I hope so. Yo, 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 it's your main squeeze. I mean, your Market Marks Tarot. It kind of feels weird today. What's? Oh yeah, no wonder. It's 94 degrees humidity. No wonder it fucking feels like shit. Yes, I see. That's why it feels kind of sticky in here. It's humidity. Humidity is 94 and it's 70 degrees. That's why I should go turn on my AC even though I don't want to, but I should for a little while. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Everybody wants it to see. All right, folks. Okay. Let's hope that is gonna make it better. All right, baby. I put the AC on, okay? Make it a little better. It's kind of sticky tonight. Hey, Maria. Thanks for the super chat. You said today I reported the lady to HR and I was told she was going to investigate everything. I also heard HR ended up talking to her. Good. Book that hope. Hey, Shania, how you doing? Hmm. That's weird. Hmm. Well, I can't really tell you exactly what they said, but but I mean, what I get here in the cards is that she's in trouble. I got that much. She's in trouble. So whatever you're wishing that would happen to her will happen to her. And she's very like sad. She's in trouble. She's lost her faith. She's actually surprised this happened. And she's not gonna get anything from this. Like she's in trouble pretty much. So that's the main thing. And they're glad that you done this because now like this is gonna make all the difficulties because she caused you all those difficulties, you're gonna like receive like the revenge karma on her ass, like you know what I mean, and you're gonna be happy. And those people, the people HR is going to be like, thank God we solved this, and thank God you came. Yeah, yeah. I that's what I'm saying. I got all positive things here, so it looks like it worked. Like they solved the issue and made her like dealt with her. So I'm gonna look into it a little further because this like pretty much tells me that she got in trouble and she's actually surprised that she got caught, probably, I guess. But like, there's gonna be a good outcome for you now. You know what I mean? Like her downfall is now your gain, if that makes sense. Hey Dan. Yeah. They definitely believe you, but they thought that you were like maybe you guys had like a jealousy issue or arguing issue, or you had issues with each other or problems with each other, but now they trust you and they realize that she's the imposter. She's the bullshitter. She's the one who's like, is a problem. If she's younger than you, then that's probably like I'm getting like a younger energy. So if she's younger than you, or she's like, a immature type of chick, then they see that she's finally getting hers. Like, you know what I mean? But they definitely believe you. I got a yes. They believe what you said and they looked into it. And there's a lot of jealousy and like disputing and back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, even though she might be older, but she probably acts like, like a 2-year old. So that's probably why. But they definitely believe what you said and they know that what you said was true, but now they need to solve the problems, you know? Yeah. So it looked like they did dig into it and they found out that she was lying and she's the imposter, so to say. But the outcome for her is not good. So I got bad shit on her end. But they actually think that, now because you came forward and said this, like they trust you now. So it look like they're gonna end up telling you everything soon. Here she is again. Yeah, I got all bad shit. And it's possible they might move her to another area or actually get rid of her. So she's very disappointed right now because she got exposed and she's trying to blame her love life on what she did. If she's got a shitty divorce or a love life problem, or if she has like relationship issues, she's going to blame her actions on that. That's what I'm getting. She could be blaming like like this whole thing on like her like relationship or her relationship with you or the people that work there, all that type of shit. Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. Like she did say that I'm going through some problems with my man or my woman or whatever the fuck she is. She's going through problems with someone that she's in love with or was in love with. She's going through problems. And she's saying she's very disappointed, she's broken heart, and she's like, going, the sad sob story, you bring out the violin and shit, to try and justify your bullshit. So yeah, you'll probably hear about that, Maria. Yeah, pretty much. As far as her like going to a different area or whatever, I think that's still being determined on where, or even if they're getting. But I think that because they might want to like fire her or something, but they probably said, "Fuck that," because we need to, maybe we can move it to a different area because she's like crying about her relationship. So you know how people are, like they cry about shit. Yeah. So they'll talk to you about it. Do you have dark hair, or does she? Oh, you both do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got a woman with dark long hair. This woman's got dark long hair, and whoever has dark long hair will probably like uh be cool with their job. So if you have longer hair than she does or whatever, I mean that's not even important, but like I'm just trying to describe like who I see here. So she wears makeup, okay. Probably to disguise her lion face. But yeah. You both have long dark hair, so see I can't even pinpoint who I want to talk about here. So it's kind of weird because it's telling me a woman with long dark hair is gonna negotiate her job and like keep it and like be like, okay, cool, I understand. I'll go work this side, work that side, whatever. So it's either one of you, but obviously it's probably you because she done the bullshit. So, but either way, it looks like she's getting what's coming to her because I got all bad shit for her energy when I asked about it. So Maria, looks like they're gonna have to tell you. They're probably gonna bring you in and tell you everything and let you know everything. But it looks like she's getting calm, and it looks like you'll be fine. I'm glad you did it because people like that they need to get exposed. Like people always doing dumb shit to people and they're not getting any repercussions from it. So when people get karma, it's beautiful. You know. So if she's getting karma, then fuck her. Hold on a second. All right. All right. Fine. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good thing that you know. It's a good thing you did it. I'm so glad you did it because people need to get exposed. This fucking bullshit. My sister had to do that at her job. She exposed this chick, and she didn't even know what to do. She put her in front of the HR manager, the other managers, and put her in her place because nobody wanted to do it. But my sister, she's a manager, and she put this hoe in her place and told her about herself and said, "You act up again, and you won't be working with me no more. You can go work somewhere else. So it's your choice." And ever since my sister put her in her place and put her on blast in front of everybody, that's it. She's been fine ever since. You know. I told my sister, "Yeah, report her, fuck her. Who cares? That's your job. How the fuck you supposed to get? If you're a manager, you're supposed to do your job. You're supposed to make sure you report people and make sure they don't act the fuck up. Because if not, they're gonna keep taking advantage of you. You can't let that happen. If you're a person of power and you're like, that's why you got that job. You know, yeah, people like that need to get checked. Yeah, I check people all the time. Don't fuck with me. That ain't happening. You ain't gonna take my energy and tell me what to do. Hell no. You must got me fucked up. No, no. Mm-mm. Not Marky. That's why I don't work in public places no more because I used to be a boss all the time and I had to deal with people and I couldn't take it no more. I just said, these people are fucking dumb as shit. I'm gonna work for myself. I'll be my own damn boss. I got myself to worry about. All right, Shania, I got your donation. Thanks. And you said, what was BC's purpose going to my workplace today? Probably to see your sorry ass, most likely. Or he probably went to work. What else is he gonna go there for? Let's see. Oh, Jesus, forgive me. It's been a lot of work shit lately. Usually it's love shit, but now it's been a lot of work stuff lately with everybody. People just don't know how to act. I'm so glad I work for myself. Ain't no time for that shit. Pretty much. I don't know why I don't know what I need to do more. I don't know. Lord Jesus, help me. All right. BC, is it a man? So I can make sure I'm reading this right. Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay, so BC is a man. Okay. But you said, what was BC's purpose in going to my workplace today? Okay. Because I asked, because this man, this man's up to no good, it looks like. This man uses his means to get what he wants. He deals with corruption. He's not very faithful. He can be up to no good, and he's like worried about stuff, and it looks like he came there to see you, but he's trying to, like, I don't know if he works there or whatever, but I get profit gain, benefits, temporary favors, something to do with money, trying to improve by going to your workplace. But he came there to see a woman. So obviously he probably came there to see you, right? If that's what you're asking. Because if his purpose was, I feel like his purpose was to come there to talk to a woman. If he didn't talk to you, then I would say not you. He probably can't talk to somebody else. But the woman is like, gives him the time of day. But he himself is trying to get something from this woman because she's nice to him. So if he's benefiting off this woman, which is you or somebody else, he's coming there to benefit off of this woman by going to your workplace. So if he comes to you, for instance, to your workplace to get something from you, especially monetary favors or money favors, or you're buying him shit, that's what he comes there for, with the intention to use you. Because this person is reversed here, which is King of Pentacles reversed, which is a person who will use any means necessary to get what they want. And they're not a person that is really, like, a good person. They're a shitty person. They might act like they're good, but they don't have no good intentions. They might disguise their intentions, act nice to get what they want, but really they're doing it and laughing behind your back. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got. And this person could very much be worried about doing it until you figure it out or you find out. But they don't want no romantic shit with you or anything like that. They just want to benefit off of you. So if you're doing shit for them, I would say stop doing it because you're not gonna get anything out of it. They're probably trying to take you for your kindness, in other words. So that was their purpose of coming to your workplace to take advantage of a woman, whether it's you or someone else. This person is not good. It doesn't look good. So that was their purpose. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Just a moment. Mm. Ain't that the truth? Candace Owens says children do not need new genders; they need some parents with common sense. Yes, they do, Candace. I agree with you 100%. That's why I always say it's children having children. Unfortunately. Never taking place in the fake mistakes. Ooh, if you blame life, you blame who give it. So don't blame life, blame the way that you live it. I never take it miss. Meanwhile, Shania's going to the bathroom. I don't know why you get readings if you're gonna be not here to listen to them, and then you don't answer. Somewhere out there, you're gonna find your brain. You're gonna find your brain. You're gonna find your brain. Then it's going to work. Yes, you're gonna find your brain. If you blame life, we'll give it. This website is one of the biggest joke websites in the world. Like there's absolutely like none on here. It don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense. Anyway. If you blame life, you blame who'll give it. Don't blame life, blame the way that you live it. Father God never take it place and I make mistakes. Na, 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 na. Don't blame life, blame the way that you live it. Amazon, oh my god. Da 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 da. Your first purchase. What the heck are you talking about? Oh, good Lord. All that give me is a testimony. Yeah, same shit, different day, Dan. Shania's one of a kind. And then when I say something, she says I'm a gangster or I treat her rough and whatever. I always encourage everybody, if you're gonna get a reading, make sure nobody's disturbing you and nobody's like hounding you so you can get the answer and get the message and everything else. But I talk to her myself a lot, I think. Hey Tanya. So good though. So yeah, my dad's gonna stay in the hospital for a few days apparently, because the doctors want to monitor his heart and make sure all the fluids get out of his feet and his legs. And they said something about like my dad's like weak, he's not eating properly, and the medication he's on is some bullshit. On the doctor that he goes to is an idiot. You know. Well, getting a message is different, but when you're getting a reading, you know, like you should be paying attention. And because I'm the type of person, I like to give details and I like to describe the person that I'm getting, so that way I need you to say yes, no, or oh yeah, that's it, oh yeah, that makes sense, or you know. But so good. Speaking of oracles, you want one, Tanya? Yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's why I say what I say. If you're getting a reading, you got to be present, but, you know. Oh, Dan, my dad, he's a fucking pain in the ass, man. He don't listen. My sister told me he was dying to get out of there. But he's not. He's going to end up staying there for a couple of days because he's ignorant. He doesn't listen. And I keep telling everybody, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you sit down and do fucking nothing all day, then your body is not going to operate properly. There's no one in this world that sits down all day and does nothing and then and has a good life. You have to be active. Your body needs to your body's like a fucking machine. It needs to operate. If it stays in one place, it's gonna seize up. And I tell my dad and my mom, you guys have a yard, walk around the house every day for 10 minutes. If you can go a little longer, go a little longer. Oh, but we can't. No, you can, but you don't want to. You know how many 80-year-old people out there are being active and you guys aren't? Because you don't want to. You're fucking stubborn. And just like my friend says all the time, the woman that cuts my hair, she goes, you can't teach old dogs new tricks. And that's exactly what they're like. They're old and they're stubborn and they're stuck in their ways and they gave up on life and they're just waiting to die. And that's sad. It's sad. My parents are like that. And not only my parents, there's a lot of people like that. And I'm going to make sure I'm never going to be like that. Like me, I took 2 weeks off. And now I wanted to go back to work. And now I can't go back to work now. And I called my client again today and apologized to him and said, look, I can't come to you now either because my dad's in the hospital. I have to go to my mom's, pick her up, take her to go see my dad. I got to go see my dad at the hospital. We got to make sure he's all right. My mom's home by herself. So I have to make sure that I go deal with her in the morning, get her, make sure she's got everything she needs, take her to the hospital to see my dad until, I don't know how long he's going to be there. He could be there for a day, 2, But they don't want to listen. Then when they go to the hospital, I don't want to be here. I want to die. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, wake the fuck up, man. What are you doing? Like, there's so much. Oh, because you're old doesn't mean, you're going to die. You can, be active. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, my dad, his legs from his knee, he had knee surgery like maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago. He had knee surgery. And then now his other knee is acting up. And I said to my dad, after you got your knee surgery, right? You went to go do physio because you had to get, work your knee back in. And then when you were fine, you thought that you were going to be 100% again, didn't you? And then you weren't. You know why? Because you stopped exercising. You stopped doing everything and your knee just sits there in a bent position all fucking day while you watch TV and sleep on the fucking couch on your lazy boy chair and you feel sorry for yourself and you can't do nothing. The reason why your body seizes up is because you're not active. You need to walk. You need to get up and do shit. Try your best to do it, but you just don't give a fuck. That's why your heart's weak. That's why you're weak. And that's why your whole demeanor is, I want to die. Fuck this shit. Like, really? Like, get up and fucking do something, man. Come on. Like, when I took him to get his haircut last week, he walked a good distance. He walked like maybe, I would say like 100 feet. And he walked very slow with his cane. And I said, see, you're not even tired. Mom says you go outside and you walk and you get tired. You're not tired? I don't see you huffing and puffing. So you guys got fucking screws loose in your fucking brain. You say one thing to me, and then when I see you, you're totally different. When you got in the car, you were perfectly fine talking to me like normal. You walked 100 feet. Sometimes I want to bang both their heads together and go, you fucking guys, and you just want drama. You two are fucking like little babies. And then my sister, she knows that what I'm saying is right, but she's like, well, I feel bad for him. I said, I don't feel bad for him. He's there because he wants to be there, because he fucking made himself go there. I keep telling him, your doctor told you when you got that knee operation, you should walk every day, 10, 15 minutes or more. So you can, get, and that lady told you, you should get like a bike and like, go around on like an exercise bike. We even told you we'll get you one. No way, I'm not getting that. He's the type of person, oh, I got an operation, I'm fixed. Oh, I take a couple pills, I'll be fine. That's how he is. Me, I don't do that shit. No fucking way. I get my rest, but I still walk every day. I gotta be active. I gotta do something to keep my body from seizing up. But them, no way, they don't listen. That's why I told my sister, I don't feel sorry for him. Because everything he does to himself. Because he don't want to listen. He's fucking stubborn. Not my problem. You want to be that way? Oh well. My mom's the same way. Oh, I have vertigo, so I can't do things because I'll fall down. Mom, no, you won't. Right? There's sports. There's a guy that can't remember his name now. There's a guy that played for the Red Sox. He had vertigo, and he got all messed up. And then it comes in. Vertigo is something that comes and goes, right? So when it comes, obviously you can't do too much. But when you don't, you know, be active. Walk, do shit. Stay active. If you sit down and do nothing, your body's gonna be like, yeah, I give up. If you leave a car for over a week without it being started, what happens? The battery dies. Same thing with a person. Talk to hear myself. Exactly. Yeah. People think if I drink all this water, I'm gonna be fine. Drinking too much water is actually bad for you. You're not supposed to drink a lot of water. That's a myth. That's bullshit. Because your body is already over 50% water anyway. So your body's already water. I can't remember how much percent it is, but majority of your body is water. So why you put more fucking water in there? You're gonna flush out all the nutrients and all the good things in your body. If you're fucked up, you obviously you take the water and it takes out everything out of your body. But you got to keep shit in your body too, so that keep that protein in your body, keep that good food in your body until you shit it out. If you keep flushing out your system's gonna be fucked. That's why you got to do things in moderation. You can even abuse the amount of water you drink. You can abuse everything, even water. You can abuse it by drinking too fucking much. But no, nobody listens. Nobody fucking listens, man. And I'm not a doctor, and I don't know I'm not perfect, but I'm very blessed that I don't get sick and all that, because I watch a lot of things I put in my mouth. Like I don't put like a whole pile of dumb shit in my mouth. I don't put I don't eat dumb shit. I know what to eat and what not to eat. And if I eat something that's not good, I won't eat it no more. To maneuver me, and as soon as I did that to me, my vertigo was gone. Her ear crystals might be turned around in her head, and she may need the maneuver. What do you mean the maneuver? Like you mean like maneuver, like me, like walk around and shit, and like she needs to like do things. I tell her that all the time, and she don't listen. And then when she does go outside and she bends down and comes back up, boom, she'll fall, or she'll be like that. I tell you, she doesn't want to. It's like them. It's like my mom and dad don't want to get better. And if you tell them, oh, if you do this, you'll get better, they'll do it once or twice and they won't do it no more because it doesn't work. They think that if you do something once or twice, it's supposed to work right away. There's different ways you can do the maneuver. I laid down with my head on the bed and Phil turned it in such a way it put my ear crystals back, and then I didn't have the vertigo. Ah, okay, cool. I have to check that. Thanks for telling me that, Tanya. Hmm. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's cool. I would love to do that to my mom, but she probably won't let me. She probably, you crazy. Don't do that to me. Oh my God, I'm worse now. Let me tell you, my mom's like a drama queen. If you do something to her, she'll say it's worse now. Let me give you an example. See this water? I drink this water and this water. I drink this in essential water, right? This is like a regular water bowling basket, whatever. So my mom and dad drink a Portuguese water called Luso, and they drink that all the time. They swear down that's the best water because it's Portuguese. And I don't really like that Portuguese water. I kind of don't like it. I like this one better. This one's the only one I like, and it's cheaper. And I drink this for like months now, for years now, not months, years. I've been drinking this water. You guys see me drinking on here every day. And I'll drink probably like two of these a day. That's it. People always say, you got to drink more water. No, you don't. It's bullshit. So I I gave a case of this water to my parents. I said, here, look, try this water. You'll love it. So they drank it for like a couple of days. And then my dad said he got diarrhea from drinking this water. That's what my dad said. My dad said, I don't want to drink that water no more. It gave me diarrhea. I said, you're the first person in history of my lifetime that told me that this water gives you diarrhea. Because he said that's the only thing that he's changed. And I said, what gave you diarrhea is dumb shit you eat. Water don't give you diarrhea. What the fuck you talking about? They tell you to drink water when you do get diarrhea, so that way you can flush it all out. And I said, when you drank this water, it probably flushed you the fuck out. So you should be thankful. Oh no, it gave me diarrhea. You could take the rest and take it back. I said, okay, well, I've been drinking this water for a whole year and never gave me diarrhea, but it's gonna give you diarrhea. I said, you know what? I'm never giving you guys nothing ever again. I said it just like that. So I'm not buying you guys fuck all else. I'm trying to help you guys, give you shit. And I say, yeah, I'm done. I tell my sister, I ain't never gonna give him nothing. But hold on a sec, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know things anything can give you diarrhea really, but not this water. Because we all drink it. And it's never gave us diarrhea. It's in his fucking brain. Right. So then, right, he came here, I'd say about a couple months went by, right? A couple months went by. And he came here and he says, oh, because I took him to a doctor's appointment. It was raining. So I took him, dropped him off, waited for him. And he says, oh man, I'm so thirsty. And I said, well, the only water I have is the diarrhea water. And he goes, that's all right. I need to drink it. I need it. So then I gave him this water, right? He drank the whole thing. And I called him 2 hours later. I said, hey, you got diarrhea? He just laughed. And I was like, do you have diarrhea? No, 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 I'm fine. I'm fine. I said, so it's not the water then. Oh, I don't know. And then he came here last week and I took him to go take a haircut, right? And then he comes in, he says, "Oh, can I have one of those waters?" I said, "Oh, the diarrhea water? Yeah, sure, I'm got some." I went next door, got him a water. I opened it up for him. He drank it. He goes, "Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you later." I say, "Yep." Did he get diarrhea? No. And I bet you he probably regrets it now saying that dumb shit because he could have been getting free cases of water from me. But he's an idiot. And that's why I don't entertain them no more. Because they fucking irritate the shit out of me. I'm doing something good for you, giving you good water, cheaper water, saving you money, and you have the nerve to say this water gives you diarrhea. And my mom's drinking the same water and she ain't getting no diarrhea. See what I mean? Then I told my sister, then you want to know why I don't give a shit. I said, I love my parents and I'll do anything for them. But I ain't buying no water. I ain't buying fucks. I'm not doing nothing. I'm tired of giving them shit and then they complain. I'm like, yeah, well, go buy your own shit then. Fuck you. That's how I am now. I do everything I can for them, but buying them shit, I ain't buying them nothing no more. I used to buy them water, paper towel. Even the paper towel was a problem. Oh, I like this paper towel, but the other one is better. And I'm like, okay, no problem. That's the last paper towel I buy for you too. I'll buy it for myself. Like they're so like ungrateful. Sometimes it pisses me off. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't buying them fucks no more. That's it. I'm had enough. You buy whatever you want now. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, you had the same problem as me. Yeah, well, that's the thing. All right, Tanya, let me give you a card. I'm gonna give you a card from this deck. It's called Spirit Messages. One of my favorite decks. I'll give you one of these today. Let me tell you, my mom and dad, they're some of the biggest pain in the asses I've ever known in my life. And not just now because they're older. They've been like that for years. They drive me up the fucking wall. I do so much for them, and then for them to say, "Oh yeah, this water gives me diarrhea," and "Oh, this paper towel is not the right one," and "I don't like this one." I'm like, "Yeah, you're getting free shit and you're complaining." Somebody gave me free shit, I wouldn't complain. I'd be like, "Oh, thanks." Fuck's sake, man. All right. Your card, Tanya, it says inspire passion. And it says, life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. This is one and more important cards in the deck. And by getting it, you're acknowledging that you may have lost your way. But now it's time to remember that you felt passionate about when you were younger. Notice that you are doing what you're doing when time flies, which is a clear sign of being passionate about something. Spirit is calling out right now to pull you away from all the pressures and routines of life and take a moment to review what's missing. If you are feeling lethargic at this time, your soul can possibly be sending messages to your body that you must find a way of putting this vital energy back into your life. Rekindle both old and new passions. Light that fire and let your soul feel the exhilarating energy that comes from the inspiration and excitement of what's to come. Start to feel alive again. We here in Spirit are there every step of the way to encourage, inspire, and support you. There you go. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Hey, there you go. Doing what you like to do. Dan, you want a card, brother? I'm still waiting for you to answer the things that I'm asking you about. You're coming in here talking about I do. What about answering what I asked you? I'm asking you about the damn answering your question, and you're still here, not even answering me. And then you come out of nowhere and say, I do. I ain't giving you no fucking message. Answer my fucking questions when you ask me a question. I'm asking you for confirmation of the answer. You still ain't answering me. But you'll come in here fucking 10 minutes later talking about I do. There's something fucking wrong with you. Good. Keep fucking around. All right, Dan, no problem, brother. I'll give you one. You're welcome, Tanya. All right, Dan, let's see what we got for you, Dan. Okay, let's see. All right. All right, we got the last card in the deck at the very end. How the fuck am I ignoring you, right? How the fuck am I ignoring you, right? If I answered your question and you never answered me to tell me if I'm right or what I'm telling you is this and that. You ain't said nothing since you asked me the question and you ain't even said anything. I'm saying, hey, look, is this way, that way? Does that make sense? Nothing. I got no response. So how the fuck am I ignoring you if you are ignoring me answering your question? That don't make no sense. Go back up and fucking look. I'm not talking about fucking cards. I'm talking about answering your question, woman. Fuck. Don't tell me what to do. All right, Dan, your card is you are not alone. And this says, we are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends, and your guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. This card comes to you at a time when you're probably missing someone, feeling lonely or lost, or not getting the emotional or spiritual help you truly need from those around you. Even though you may be feeling abandoned, don't forget that we are here for you, holding you, guiding you, and helping you through your grief and sadness. It is we who raise up and gently push you forward. Please remember that we are in spirit to discarnate not of a body. You are spirit incarnate in a body, and such as we are all spirit. You can connect with us anytime you wish. Find a quiet time where you can be by yourself in your favorite space. Light a candle, hold us in your mind, and reach out with your heart and thoughts. When you feel a gentle, warm wave of love wash over you, a, a tingle up your spine, or even a special thought or image, know that these are all signs that we are connected and we love you always. There you go. So there you go, Dan. You're not alone, even though you might think that, spirit doesn't really connect with you, or maybe they're not around, or sometimes you say, hey, I need you guys now more than ever. So they want to let you know that they hear you and you're not alone. So there you go. You're welcome, Dan. No problem, brother. Yes, it was a good message. I always tell people we're not alone, never. Spirit's always around us all the time. For sure. They know where everything is. They can see and hear what we can't. Yeah. If a person's trying to be nice to you all the time, you should cherish that. But you don't. Some people don't know how to do that, and they never will. I tried to contain myself, Tanya, but sometimes, it's hard. But I try to, as I get older, I try to contain myself. But some people, have to understand. I learned a long time ago that nobody's the same. Everybody's different. So I have to make sure I have a different aspect on everybody's life, including my own. I'm not blaming nobody. You're the only person that comes in here, right? And gets a reading and never pays attention. You only pay attention when you want to. When I answered your question, you didn't respond to me at all. And that shit pisses me off because I'm going out of my way to answer your question. I'm asking you shit, right? And you're like ignoring me. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? That's why when you get a reading, you got to make sure that you're here and you're present. So that way, when I ask you for confirmation, the shit doesn't get fucked up. You understand? That's all I ask. It's very simple. But you do that shit all the time. And then when you want your second question answered, it has to be on your fucking time. You think I'm gonna be here all goddamn day waiting for you. It don't work like that. That's why when you come in here and you get shit, right? No, I don't want to hear it. You know the deal. I've told you this from day one, and you still do it. You can't get readings from me if you got too much shit going on. Yeah? That's why I'm trying to tell you. It ain't fucking funny. Because I take this shit very seriously. And when I answer people's questions, I want them to be present so I can ask them for confirmation so I know what I'm reading is the right thing. Yeah? Because when it don't happen or something happens, don't come fucking crying to me. Because I'm going to tell you weren't here. So how is the energy going to stick? And you do it all the time. And then when I fuck you off, I'm a bad person. Simple. Don't call me baby. I ain't your fucking baby. No, you don't. You haven't gone back to listen to the reading anyway because you came in here and said, I do, I want a message. I do. What about the fucking reading? And what about your second question? I swear I talked to him myself. And then when I act like this, right, you say, I'm blaming you and I'm fucked up and I'm this and I treat you like that. See, that's why your brain dead. I'm convinced. Something's wrong with you. It's okay. Hopefully God helps you. Hope your spirit, like, blows in your ear and makes your brain bigger. That'll be cool. Yes, Diamonds over here snoring. You could probably hear her. She was breathing heavy earlier, so I had to put the air. I put the AC on. And I asked you if you're the person that's doing it for him, and you didn't say anything. You left me here stranded. I'm saying, well, where the fuck is Shania? She must have been to the bathroom or something. I don't know where she is. You never confirmed what I said. Because I tried to get the confirmation from you is this guy getting favors from you or is it another woman? And I got no response. Nothing. Then you wonder why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because you want to know why he was coming to your job. Correct? And I tell you why he's coming to your job. Dan always does that. But you don't. You don't pay attention. How could you say don't talk like I don't pay attention? But you didn't. You didn't pay attention to me when I was reading you because you never answered me. Why don't you go back and rewind it and you'll see? Because you weren't here. You didn't say anything. And even if you was here, you didn't say nothing. I'm asking you, when I finished your reading, I asked you for confirmation. Is it you or is it some other chick? Because he's coming there, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I got nothing from you. And then you're telling me don't talk like I don't pay attention. So you're contradicting yourself. And then you wonder why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now you're telling me stop. And then when I fucking delete you and block you, you're gonna say I'm fucked up. And what did I do? Right? That's what's probably gonna happen. Look, don't make me stress. You act like you're acting like I'm the bad person. See, it's people like you that I'm not gonna put up with. I don't put up with this bullshit. Don't try and blame me for what's going on in your life. You're blaming me, talking about don't stress me out. I ain't done nothing to you. All I ask for is the respect for when I read you to answer me. If you don't fucking answer me, right, then I ain't gonna deal with you no more. Because in the same breath, you're blaming me, you're telling me that you did this, but you didn't, and then you're fucking playing victim at the same time. I ain't putting over that shit, yo. So I'm trying to tell you. I don't give a fuck if you pay me. You understand? You can take your fucking money and go somewhere else. I tell you like I tell everybody else. And if you don't know me by now, don't you ever tell me to be patient with you because you fucking pay me. Okay? I don't give a fuck who pays for what. You either pay the fuck attention or you don't fucking come here at all. Don't fucking tell me what to do in my fucking room. Okay? You understand me? Fucking tell me I pay all the time. So does everybody else. And nobody treats me like that. Okay? Don't fucking piss me off, woman. You don't fucking know me. Tell me fucking pay. Give a fuck if you pay. It's called fucking respect and common courtesy. That's what it is. You must got me fucked up. Give a fuck if you pay. So does everybody else. Like I told you already, don't play victim in here. You deal with me, you deal with me. Okay? That's it. That's the end of the conversation. Still in here telling me what the fuck to do. Don't yell at me. You got me fucked up, girl. I don't know who you think you are, but you ain't gonna come in here and dictate to me what the fuck to do. Till you're ready, you need to sort your shit out before you come around here. Like I just told you, what goes on in your life, you ain't taking it out on me. I'm here to help you. But how am I gonna help you if you don't answer me? How am I help you if you're gotten to do all these things? It's simple. What I'm telling you is simple, but you keep denying what I'm telling you. You act like I'm wrong and you're always right. I answer your fucking questions. I do what you want me to do. I answer you, right? And then what do? You disappear. And then you're like, oh, it's not my fault. I got things to do. Well, then don't get a reading if you're not gonna be here. I know you're sorry, but the thing is you do it all the time. And I'm trying to tell you that on my side, I don't appreciate it. It's disrespectful. And I look like a fucking idiot calling for you and waiting for you all this time. Nobody else does that but you. I know you're here, but you weren't here before. And you do it all the time. I'm not here for your convenience. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not here to wait for you for you to do what we want because you fucking pay me. It don't work that way. Understand? And when you say shit like that, that's worse for you. Because if you want to live your life like that, you think you're gonna pay somebody to do whatever, then that shit ain't gonna work for you. It's gonna backfire in your face. You don't go around telling people I pay you so you gotta do what I want. Fucking what program you on? Here you go again. I swear you don't. It's like you don't learn. It's like you want to get fucking. It's like you want it. Some people never learn. I guess you're never gonna learn either. Diamond's over here snoring like crazy. She's got the best life in the world, Tanya. She has the best life. No, she didn't have no fish farts tonight. That's good. She's actually been fartless tonight so far, or at least I ain't smelled it yet. So that's good. I gave her some French fries. I gave her some French fries. She got her head hanging over the bed. She's something else. She is something else. It's not easy. She's been a good girl today. All she wants is love, food, and water. That's all she wants. Food, love, and water. And treats. We got takeout tonight. I had chicken tenders and fries. And she will sit next to me and she'll like drool a bit. Little drool here and there. And I give her some French fries. She eats it. She's like, mm. She eats everything too fast and drinks her water too fast. She can't see anything in a bowl. If she sees anything, she'll drink all the water. She'll eat all the food. It's like she never had food and drink in her life. She's something else. Yeah, fish tacos tonight. That sounds good. Oh, nice. Yeah, why not? Nothing wrong with that. Um, yeah, exactly. That's what it means, Dan. Tanya, he fed her once a day. He never gave her treats or anything. And he would never put water in her bowl every day. I did it. I would always make sure she had water every day. When he went to work, I would go and put water in her bowl if there wasn't any. And I would make sure before she went to sleep, I would put water in her bowl so she'd have it overnight. One thing about me, I always made sure she was okay because I knew he wasn't taking care of her. And then I started buying her treats. And then when I would come over, I would give her a treat. But he would always get her some nasty shit treats, and she wouldn't eat it. He'd be like, I ain't buying her nothing else. She don't even eat those treats. And I'm like, that's because you don't know what she likes. So he never had a dog until he had a dog, but he never took care of her. He never took care of this one either. He had two dogs in his lifetime, but he never took care of any of them. Nothing like a clean stove and you don't want to cook. I know the feeling. When I fry fish on my stove, I cover it with tinfoil so that way it doesn't splash all over the place. But now it's old now. I've been here for like almost 15 years and I've had it for probably like 13 years and the stove is pretty old now. It's electric too, so I've already changed like the little pans that go underneath the grills. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But my stove needs to be changed. I need to like get a new stove. I need to get a new stove, and when I get my inheritance money, I'm gonna get a new stove and I'm gonna get a new mattress. Hey Ashley, how you been? You good? That's good, Tanya. It's nothing like getting a good cleaner and a good like person, cleaner people and that do a good job. It's hard to find people like maids and people that do good jobs. They want to get paid all this money, and then next thing you know, like they don't do a good job. But I'm glad you find some decent people. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ashley. All's good. Staying as positive as can be. I have super chat as well. I just got it like last year. So if you don't have PayPal, I have super chat. That's the only other option. So if you have super chat, then like you can go through there if you want. It's up to you. Shania, Samantha feels like you're doing your job, but she feels like you're doing your job and you're learning what you need to learn. If you're learning anything at work, she's doing what you're she feels like you're learning everything and she's knowing that you're doing things. She feels like you're coming around and you're doing your job and things are working out. I wouldn't say she's completely happy with you because she's not the type of person that will tell somebody that you're doing a great job and this and that. I think she's like a person that's um would divert her thoughts and feelings and never tell somebody because she wants to keep a person in suspense. But she's not happy 100% with you, but she's happy because you do your job and you come to work, and that's all that matters to her. But she's probably not going to be like praising you or telling you how great you are, and if she does, it's probably not going to be like 100%, um like 100% like trustworthy to think that she's actually telling you the truth. But it looks like she's happy with your work progress and how you're learning and how you're coming along. So Well, that's why I said what I said. So she thinks you're doing your job, but she's disappointed at the same time because it's her life. That's why she's rude. It's because of her life. She might be going through some shit and she wants to take it out on everybody else. It looks like she's disappointed and like trying to divert her energy, but it's not working. Looks like she's going through some unhappiness or some separation or grief. So that's why she's like in a miserable mood. Because I get her energy is miserable and it is not good. But she knows that you're doing your job and she's hoping that you're going to continue to learn to do it and do a good job. But she's not going to sit there and praise you. That's why you said she's rude. So I do see that that's the type of person she is. But this is because her personal life. And that's what most people do. They bring their personal problems to work, which they shouldn't. Or they bring their personal problems around wherever they are, which they should. But people got to learn that they're not born that way. Ashley, thanks for the donation. You can ask your question when you're ready. Well, that's what I'm saying. She's not going to give you no praise anyway because she's not like that. Yeah, I don't see her doing that either because of the type of person she is. And the reason why is because her life is shit. She's not like, she's not in a good place. But as long as you're doing your job, she's okay with that. She's not going to like complain. But she'll probably be that way for a while because that's her life. Her life is being an idiot, like most people. All right. Ashley, you said, is Leah going to be a good friend and business connection? We just had lunch today and it went really well. Okay, cool. Let's check. Mhm. Okay. So what I would say, Ashley, is I would say that she seems like she's going to be a good friend and a good business connection. But what I would say is you'll get what you want through her and with her. But there's gonna be times where now the thing is what I get here is I get a younger energy. So if she's younger than you, I'll put it to you this way. If she's younger than you, then she's going to like feel like she's not prepared to really be ahead of her game at some point, and she might be like kind of disappointed, or she might be like failing to complete her end of the bargain. And I would say if you're younger than her and she's older, she'll probably demand for more um, from you because she is older and looking down on you or something like that. But if there is no age difference, then I would say that she'll probably be good. She'll probably be a good friend and not a good business connection, or she'll be a good business connection but not a real good friend. So it's either one or the other. I know that sounds kind of confusing, but it's just the way the cards are. Is like you'll get your wish as far as getting a good business connection and stability and getting money and getting a good business. But her being a friend and mixing it with the business, then I would say that she'll probably be a good business connection, but not a good friend, like 100%. And I think that's like a future thing. I think that in the beginning it'll be fine, But as time goes on, you probably are going to want to separate your business from her. Okay. Yeah. Because I got an older and a younger energy, and an older woman is more like intense. She might be more intense than you. She might be more like a woman of like, she might be smarter, or like not so much smarter, but have more experience than you do. So she's probably going to be like, okay, because I'm doing this business stuff, this, and this. So what about you? Like, what are you gonna do? And if you don't meet her, like, standards or criteria or whatever it's called, then there might be some problems in the future. But the main thing is you'll both get your wish with stability and making money and overcoming difficult things in a business aspect. So you guys, there's a lot of people who are good business partners, but they're not close friends. So you're asking me, will she be a good friend and business connection? I would say she probably won't be a good friend, but she'll be a good business partner because of her experience or because of like what she knows and making money and things like that. So you'll get your wish. If your wish is to have a successful business with her, then I would say it'll be okay. But a good friend, I would say not really. I would say like if she were to start something, she probably won't like finish it and get you to do more of the business work. And you'd be like, I thought you like we're in this together, and like you should be my friend or something like that. Or you're my friend, and she'll probably be like, well, we're cool, but we have to focus on our business. You see what I mean? If that makes sense. So that's what I got. And I think she might look down on you because like of the age difference, there might be like a thing where, even if somebody's a couple years old, he's like, I'm older than you. You got to do what I tell you. I know this thing better than you, and I have more experience. She might act weird like that sometimes. And some people are always going to be nice in the beginning, and then you'll see their true colors in the end. That happens a lot. But I'm getting like that she's a person that like she could be like it could be her personal life too. For instance, if she's like a woman that's a widow, or she's been divorced, or she's alone and she don't have like no partner, then like this might be like her energy where she's like, I have to put my guard up all the time because, I've been screwed over in life and life owes me. So if that's the type of person that she might be. But I feel like, the business part, making money and having a good business connection, yes, I do see that. But friends, I don't know. I don't think so. Right. And I think the reason she doesn't want to be good friends is because she's been screwed over in the past. So if you guys can do business together, who cares about being good friends? I mean, if you care about that, then it's different. Yeah, exactly. You can keep it business. Yeah. Because some people are really good together in a business or working together, but they're not cool outside of work. Some people don't want to be friends outside of work. They're like, I see your mofo ass every day, like all day. I don't want to be with you at night too. Shit, you know. That's like me. If I work with somebody all day, I don't want to see him all night either. I'm tired of your ass, you know. Hey, Black Widow, how you doing? So yeah, I would say keep it business if you want to make money, and I would say like just be cool with her, but don't try and be her friend. Like you could be cool with her, but not like she's not gonna want to be close. You know, if you're working together, then leave it like that. Yeah, you know what I mean, Ash. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Yeah, sure, Black Widow, you can. I think a lot of people go wrong, when they like some people like that's like me. When I do business with somebody, I try to be cool with them. Just like, talk and stuff like, and be cool, but I don't try to hang out with you and have dinner with you and all that shit. Because if you start to get really cool, then you have a business issue. One of you is gonna blame the other, and then your friendship and your business connection goes down the drain. So sometimes it's not good to like really connect too much to somebody you do business with because business involves money. And money allows people to think that they run your life with money, and that's the worst thing you can do. Because when people start using money to their advantage, that's when you know they're not a true friend or a true client or a true whatever. Because money should never be an issue. It's what you're doing as a business and what you're doing for the person. But people always like always put money into everything. When you put money into everything, you lose that person. Using money as like using it in a disrespectful way when you know somebody is the worst thing you can do. Because a lot of people think that they can use money to run your life. Yeah, exactly. So I would say like just see how it goes, but try not to get too friendly. Just be like, okay, girl, cool. See you later. Bye. Oh, maybe we can have lunch. Okay, cool. But don't do it every day. Unless you're working together. You know, give each other a little high five when you make some money, and try not to let it get in the way of business. Yeah, that's my advice at least. Because I've been there, done that. I've combined my business with another business to make it work. But if that person ain't pulling their weight, then why should I be around them? I'm not gonna be busting my ass so you can make money off of me. That's why I work for myself and by myself. And when somebody starts talking money shit to me, that's a wrap. I'll be like, yep, money ain't everything in life. When we die, you don't take your money with you. That's why you never hear me talk about money shit. I don't fucking need nobody's money. Money is fucking comes and goes. Money's the root of all evil. That's why fuck that. I've seen rich people die and they go in a box, and then in spirit they get to admire what they made. That's all. It's that simple. And I wish everybody would understand that. But you're damn right. And when you come from nothing, you appreciate the money that you make and you appreciate the money you earn. But I'll never use money to an event to my like to like bribe somebody or to tell somebody, this and this about money. Fuck you and your money. And I work for millionaires that have a lot of money, and I respect them, and they respect me. And I never like disrespect them for money because I know when they die, they ain't taking nothing they got with them. But some of these people with their little beady minds think that they're taking that money with them, or they think because you have money, you're gonna like take it with you. Spirit don't have. When I talk to spirit, ain't none of them show me no bank account and no money. Now, one spirit has told me in the last 20 fucking years that, hey, Mark, look at my money. Look what I have in spirit. When you're in spirit, you're going to have all this money, Mark. Look at my mansion. They don't say that to me because there is none. They'll tell me where they are. Hey, look, I'm at this place. All right, you said, Black Widow, you said I'm going to be applying to 500 jobs per month until a company calls me back because I wanted to switch jobs. If I apply at this rate, how soon do I believe I'm able to find another stable job? Hey, there you go. Miss Bikini's trying to get you a job right now, Black Widow. See that? Nationwide is on your side. See, you just got it. See. This must be the card of the motherfucking month. All right, so it won't be this month, Black Widow. By the end of this month, I don't see you getting like a stable job. But let me check for May. Yeah, May. I would say the month of May, you'll have a stable job again. And this job is going to allow you to overcome all your difficulties. It's going to bring you success after having anxiety trying to find a damn job. And this is a place that, deals with people all over. So it looks good to me. Yeah, she got it, Tanya. Yeah. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. Tanya's our saint. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. As long as Black Widow got it, she got it. So that's good. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I would say that May next month you should have the job that you're looking for. But this month, no. But I would say like there's only three weeks left in this month anyway. Because there's 30 days, so like 3 weeks from now is 21 days, which is 29. So I would say like May you should have what you need. So another month you'll have exactly what you need. And I got that it's going to be very successful for you. So looks good to me. And on the bottom I got the Wheel of Fortune. So that just tells me like you'll come to the completion soon. So yeah, it looks good. And I would say check out Miss Bikini's link there because she's gave that to a lot of people. She always tells people to check it out. And I can vouch for her. She's legit. Yes. Check it out. She's my friend, so you can trust her. She's not one of these bullshitters in a room. You know. She's nice on Mondays, so you better take advantage of it. Because Tuesday she can be a little, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday she starts to come around because she knows she's getting off the next day. But on Monday she's kind of nice. Hey, Black Widow, we try. Sometimes, it's not going to be always good, but you got to be, you got to be, you got to have the faith that God's got everything under control. Even though we get tested every day by negativity, try not to think and try to get over it right away. I'm trying my best every day to not consume negativity and not to deal with negativity. So we'll see how it goes. But you're welcome, Black Widow, and thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. For sure, for sure. All right. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I need to go get my ass to sleep. I've had a long day, and then tomorrow I'm going to take my mom to the hospital to go see my dad. My dad's in the hospital. He's okay though. He's got to stay there and get all the fluids out of his body. See, I'm going to take the hospital opens up for visits at 11 o'clock in the morning, so I got to take my mom down there to visit my dad, make sure he's okay. Then I'll probably take my mom shopping and make sure she's got everything she needs. Then I'll probably come live for a bit. So you'll probably see me in the afternoon at some point in time. I should be here. If you don't see me in the afternoon, I'll probably be on at night like now. Yes. Yes, you're a bit ho on Fridays. But see, now you got your place all clean now. See, so now you don't look like a widow now. Now you're talking. And it's clean too? Shit. Oh boy. All right. Yes, I know. I have to. Dan, I'm working on it, brother, every day, It's a task every day to be there for everybody and try and deal with everyone. But I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm staying positive, making sure Pops is okay. I'm gonna pray for him tonight, like I always do. I know God's gonna come through. So I'm good. I'm not one bit worried. I'm all right. I leave everything in God's hands. And this too shall pass every day. All right, you guys. Good night. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll give you an update on what's going on with my dad. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Ciao.